Vlogentiners and Flosstubers. Happy Valentine's Day and welcome to my number 16 Flosstube or number 14 Vlogentine. I'm combining them today because of church and work and everything. So not a lot of time again. Oh well. But anyway, welcome, and welcome to all my new subscribers. Wow, I just can't believe it. I've just more than doubled in the last month. I still don't have thousands, but that's okay. I wasn't expecting to have this many. But thank you. And thank you for all the faithful people that come back and watch every day, no matter how short or how trivial they are. But I just want to thank you because it really just makes my heart warm that so many people like cross stitch and they don't mind listening to me and seeing all my goodies. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started. And I just want to start with some updates on things. Now, yesterday is a club that I belong to, Stitching Book Club, and it's a Facebook group, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put the link below, but it'll be tonight about 8 o'clock before I get the links up, Eastern Standard Time, because I do live sort of on the East Coast. And anyway, it's called Sense and Sensibility. And what we do is we read the book. Sorry about the rattling. We read the book and we stitch. So we're supposed to read a few chapters this time, and we're going to have a book discussion on a certain day. And then we also stitch. And she has a pattern that she emails out to us on a PDF. And we download that pattern, and I got the pattern yesterday, and it's beautiful. But there's just one problem. I didn't want to stitch it on white. I wanted to stitch it on the blue, and my material is still white, and it's not ironed. Oh, are we surprised? But anyway, I'm ready. Almost. I'm going to dye my fabric hopefully either tonight or tomorrow, and then we'll get started. And every week for... I want to say 5 weeks, maybe. I'm not sure about that, so don't quote me on that. She sends us a PDF, and then at the end we'll have a book discussion ever so often. It may be 3 parts. I'm not sure. But anyway, she sends us a pattern, and then at the end you've got a beautiful pattern to remember, and you've read a book. So that's awesome. And the book is Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. So go to her... shop on Etsy. It's Sapphire Mountain Handcrafts. I always want to say handicrafts, but it's handcrafts. Sapphire Mountain Handcrafts on Etsy. I will link that below also tonight. Okay, gotta work. So I just wanted to tell you about that. Then, you know, I'm always a day late. But there's only 24 hours in a day. And speaking of 24 hours, I'm doing the 24 hours WIPGO 21 cross stitch weekend this weekend. Not going to get the 24 hour stitching in, but I didn't really expect to. So I have been stitching on Be Kind, Be True. Oh, let me show you my WIPGO board. Here's my very impressive WIPGO board. Don't you just love it? Looks like a 5-year-old made it. But, you know, who wants to work on a computer some more when you work on computers already? So, she called out number 4, Be Kind, Be True. And look, I have a finish slated down there. Well, I won't get the finish probably this weekend, but I'm sure going to try for it. And here is, oops, wait a minute. Don't want to show a graph. Here is the pattern. This was a project at a cross stitch retreat at Panda's Cross Stitch and Beading in Malden, South Carolina. It's my local needlework store. And WIPGO is like bingo. I keep forgetting to tell about that. You make a bingo card, you know, because you see B-I-N-G-O. And like she calls, and you number 1 through 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, blah, blah, blah. And you have a free space here in number 13. Well, she picked that for the first time. You know, I didn't. Okay, right here. And I was a newbie this year, so I didn't know you couldn't do an FFO. So I put an FFO in my free space because don't like to finish. But that's okay. Since it was free space, it didn't really matter. But I got my FFO done. So anyway, my goal is to get across, down, or diagonally or four corners. And when I do that, I will reward myself with something. Haven't figured out what yet, but I have an idea. So anyway, that's my WIPGO board, and it's just helping me get my WIPs done. And what is a WIP? It's a work in progress, for those of you that don't know. And WIPGO is just a thing to talk about bingo, just to cross off your works in progress, and that's all it is. And this is a Facebook group, and it is, I think it's private also, just like the oh my goodness, just like the stitching book club. You have to join. There's questions you have to answer and blah blah blah, you know, all that kind of stuff. I'll put the link below tonight. Everything's tonight. But anyway, this is my progress on my little bird. You know, most people are going, Dottie is stitching a bird that's not an owl or a crow. Because I'm not a big bird person. They poop on everything, but they sure are pretty. But anyway, and my dogs like to eat them. Oh goodness. But here is my little birdie. And isn't he cute? So I've got the little outline around, so I need to go around that and do the little doily thing and make the stripes in the border, and I'll be done. It is doable this weekend, but probably not. But all I have to do is have it done by the end of the month. So I stitched this on 28 count cream Aida, or ivory Aida, not Aida, excuse me, linen. And I have not had too much caffeine, people. I don't know what's wrong with me today, but I have not had too much caffeine. But anyway, it's on 28 count ivory linen. And we use DMC flosses. And it's 2 threads over 2. Or 2 strands of floss over 2. And it's really been fun. The bird wasn't bad. The vine wasn't bad. That's only back stitch. It's just the vine and the bird. So there's not really a lot. So that was good. Oops, wrong thing. This is how I lose my floss, is I don't put it back where it went. So now you're going to have to listen to rustling, because I have misplaced too many projects and too much floss. I'm so sorry, but you know, it is what it is. All right, then about a couple of years ago, this pattern came out, or maybe more, or these patterns came out, and they're called Square Dance by Heart and Hand. And I've already done some of them. And my goal, because she called that out this month. Oh, where'd my pattern go? Good grief. Oh, here it is. Nope, nope, nope. We are not organized today. Yes. Let's see. August, November, May. Oh, here we are. It just had May first. Okay. All right. So here's my pattern. I chose to do mine all in a row, and this was one of my WIPGO pieces that was called for this month. She called number 20, and I said I would get 2 blocks done. Well, I'm doing pretty good. I've already got April finished. So now I'm on to May, because my goal was April and May. All right, this one was done, or is done, on 32 count vintage country mocha. All right, I had 2 threads over 2, and most of it is classic color works, but there's, well, this April was half classic and half weeks, to be honest. And there's some buttons that go with it that are included from Just Another Button Company. And here's what I have done so far. So you've got January, February, March. And yes, my birds do have legs, if you missed the video that had the legless birds. And there's the little carrots. And I've got like 1 or 2 stitches started on May. And then I was like, oh, I gotta do my video. Oh no. So, I loved the little carrots. I really did. I just think they're just precious. But it's a lot of little repetitive things, and they're just turned every which way. But this is called square dance. But that's kind of what square dancing is all about. You get out there and you dance in a pattern. So there's a different pattern. And I think May is going to be flowers. So I won't get a finish on this month, you know, because I've still got all the rest of the months to do. But I will get a long way along. So that's a good thing. And here's the beautiful flosses that are all in a tangly mess. Classic Color Works and Week Style Works flosses. All right, then the next group I was in, or I am in, not was, and I've been a poor poster on Instagram, but I promise I will rectify that today. I am in the hashtag February Festivals 2021, and that's with Half Stitch Cross Stitch and her friend, who I had her name last night, and now today I'm just like blank. I'm so sorry. But Dina, you and your friend, and hopefully lots of other people, I have been stitching away busily in between my WIPGO projects and other things on Heart and Hands We Won Forever Love. And I saw that and I thought that was just precious. And I love the fabric and the lace that's with the pillow. But of course it was not included. It was just the pattern. Oh, disappointment. But I'm sure I'll find something in my stash, because I do have quite a stash. This was Classic Color Works and Week Style Works. And I used all the call for because I just thought they were pretty. And it used one of my favorite colors, which is Week Style Works Blue Jeans. And this is on 28 count Country French Latte Linen, and it's 2/2. And see, I've almost got a finish. I am so close. This will be finished this month and hopefully FFO'd. So isn't that just cute? I am going to make it into a pillow. So I've got to put a flower up here. And then there's some specialty stitches that are going to go here, some Smyrna cross stitches. And I think they're elongated cross stitches. They're like 6x4 oblong cross stitch or something. They didn't name them as such, but I think that's the technical name for them. So anyway, and here's my floss. See, it didn't take a lot of floss. Looking a little ratty right now because I've really used it. But that was a project I have really enjoyed. The only thing I had to substitute was the grapevine on Week Style Works. Well, we were out of that everywhere I went. And so, because I went to cross stitch shops, I do try to support my cross stitch shops. And I am very blessed. Within an hour and a half of my home, I have 4 cross stitch shops. I have one that's 45 minutes away. That's the closest, Panda's Crossing. Then I have Stitch and Frame up in Rock Hill. That's an hour and a half. Then I have Sandy's Cross Stitch on the Go, which is about an hour, 15 minutes. And that's in Hendersonville, North Carolina. And then I also have, and she does not, to my knowledge, have any kind of online presence except, you know, here's my shop. This is the directions, blah, blah, blah. But she's a very nice lady. She worked with our EGA group for the longest time. And EGA, what is EGA? It's Embroiderers Guild of America. I did not have too much caffeine. But anyway, I don't know why I'm so happy. Would it be because it's Valentine's Day? I don't know. But anyway, or would it be because I'm not doing a video every day from now on? Oh my goodness. I didn't know what I was getting into when I said that. But anyway, it was fun. But we also have Sassy Jack Stitchery, and that's an hour and 25 minutes away. That's in Weaverville, North Carolina, right outside Asheville. It's about 8 miles outside Asheville. Allow some extra time if you go, because there's a bottleneck where 26 and 240 and 40 meet, and it is not good. It takes a long time to get there. And right now, I think she only has curbside service. You have to call ahead and order, and then she just somebody brings it to the door and you pick it up, if I'm not mistaken. That's the last I heard. But I do know Pandas Crossing, you can go in without an appointment, but you need to call ahead to make sure when she's open. Also, Stitch and Frame, there's no appointment needed, but you need to call ahead. And they only allow, both shops only allow so many people in the shop at one time, but they do, you know, let you wait outside. But when we went, we didn't have to go and wait either time. So that was good for either store. And on Sandy's Cross Stitch on the Go, you just need to call ahead and make sure that she's open and ask her, you know, what her limit is for people coming in or whatever. So anyway, but I'm really blessed. But they didn't have any grapevines, so I had to use DMC. Is it 3? Oh, blast. And I had this number memorized too. Oh, goodness. Just go ahead and laugh. 3787. That's what I used in place. And I think that was the call for DMC, if I'm not mistaken. Now, the next one I saw is also from Heart and Hand, is the 2018 Collector's Heart. You know, I'm just always a couple of years behind. And it's the first pattern that had 2 hearts in the pattern. I just thought that was just precious. And it had 28 count light mocha cashel linen with it. You stitched 2 over 2. You know, I like 28 count. And the year is stitched in 1 strand, and it has a couple of specialty stitches, the Rhodes Heart and the Smyrna Cross over 4. And it has very good diagrams. And if you can do dot to dot, you can do these stitches. It's not hard. It's really not. And the pattern is 60 by 60 for the large heart, and the small fob is 28 by 30. So there's fabric for both of them. And this is my progress on this. All I lack is the key and all of you, and then there's like a little flower at the bottom, and putting the year, of course, and the Smyrna hearts up here in this corner, or in this section. So that's going to be a finish this month too, because it's close. I can do this. So I really am enjoying this one. It's fun. It's a mindless stitch, so it's a good one. All right, and these were the fabric threads, These were the flosses for that fancy floss, okay? And yes, I do have a lot of fancy floss, but I've been stitching a long time. I started stitching right after I got out of high school. I saw a Scotty Dog pattern, and of course I just had to have it. And didn't know how to cross stitch. So you know the little owls in the front of the Barbara and Cheryl books? I went ahead, I think it's Barbara and Cheryl. I went ahead and opened that book up, looked at the little owl, looked at the diagrams, and said, oh, I'm not going to do that owl. It's a bird. I'll do this dog. So that was my very first project. And I showed that either in my, I think it was my second video, Flosstube. So you can go back and look at that. And the lady goes, oh, you don't want to start with this. Well, you know me, like most cross stitchers. Do I listen? No, I did not. But I just went on and did it, and then I was so happy with my little dog, I went back and bought more books. Back then there were books and leaflets, and then I just bought more and more and more, and here we are. And then of course I'm gifted a lot from my family members and friends, and you know, just whatever. And because I'm stitching Scotty, I have to show you this. I just thought it was so cute. My husband is out of town again, and he sent me a very nice Valentine, which I forgot to bring up here. But look, I've got Walker's chocolate Scotty dogs. Oh, I get to bite their little heads off. So anyway, these are very good with a cup of tea. So guess what I'll be having tonight while I'm putting the details in my, you know, when you go down and see the rest of my video and all the links, that's what I'll be doing. And he also got me, he's an overachiever, but I love him. Look at this. Is this just not cute? Walker's Scotty 10 little shortbread. This is a regular shortbread. And the reason he got this was because we have a black Scotty named Winston. He's 4 years old. And we have a white Scotty named Striker. Well, he's not really white. He's a red Wheaton. But people keep calling him a Westie. But no, he's not a Westie. It's just his color. And the color is red Wheaton. So he's kind of tan with red highlights. But they are just real sweet. They're both 4 years old. And I got them both from the Scottish Terrier Rescue of the Southeast. And if you're interested in getting a Scotty, you want a loyal dog, don't have little children, because they don't like their tails pulled. These are wonderful dogs. They really are. So you can put your application online for that. Or if you just like helping Scotties, they do have a donations page. You can do that. Okay, and I'll link that below also. Okay, next we have, okay, that's all the stuff I've like been doing. And that's my whips for this week. Where is it? Oh dear, I forgot to look. One moment. Nothing like being prepared. Oh yeah, what time is it? Yeah, we're still good. Okay, so I stitched on one more thing, and I was really kind of irritated because I was hoping I would have it FFO'd today, because it is a finish, but I don't know if I can't read directions or if I made a mistake. But I went exactly by the pattern. And this is a, oops, that's not good. Okay, this is a Praiseworthy Stitches pattern. Oh, there it is. I know I'm twitchy today too. And I'm going to pin it up here. And this came as a kit. Okay, this is what it looks like. It's called a Sweetheart Etude, I guess is how you would say it. I took French and I still don't know how to say it. But anyway, it's the little scissor fob, and it, see, there's the little scissor fob, and it's got the little box that, you know, the stuff fits in with a needle book. Or at least I guess it's a needle book, because I can't tell yet. This is what I have. There's my finish. And I know that's really close together, but that's exactly what the pattern said, and that's exactly what I did. Because you know me, I like to follow directions. This is on 36 count, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 36 count white linen. And I don't mind 36 count. And it's 2/2. And it only used 2 flosses. It used 321 DMC and 776. So I made my little birds, and I did my pins and needles. And it had the, it's got the floss, the felt, it's got pink felt and a pin. Well, there you go. And then it's got the, if I put that down, it'll be easier. Oh dear. Then it's got the cute little heart. Isn't that cute? Little heart box. The beads, which I've done nothing with because I got kind of discouraged about that. And the ribbon. And the fabric that I need to finish it. Yeah. So, and it says how to make the needle book. So I took the needle book, I cut my little hearts out and put my little batting on them. So I've done that much. And then that's where I went off the track. So hopefully this will be a finish before the end of the month. So I'm going to work on that, but not today. Not today, no time. So, but I saw that, and I'm just a sucker for scissor fobs, because I'm never finding my scissors. I'm all the time misplacing my needle things, you know, like needles. I have a whole drawer full of those. Not a big drawer, just a small drawer. Because, you know, every time I go to the store, I buy needles because I can't find them. And then I've got some scissors, you know, because every time I go to a retreat, I get a, you know, complimentary pair of scissors, or it might come with a kit or something. So it's all about the things, you know. But anyway, that was my stitch for that and my finish. I have no FFOs except for a past FFO or 2. Now, I showed this one yesterday, and if you did not watch my Flosstube yesterday, this was the Pine Mountain February Love, or Sweet Love. Yeah, February Sweet Love. And this is on 10 count Tula. And it had the DMC floss. It came with the, oh my goodness. This was already sewed, the material and everything. But now this pillow form is sold separate. Some people make their own, and it had the ribbon already attached. So all I had to do was stitch it and iron it, and voila, it was done. My kind of project. So that was good. And it's Pine Mountain. The other one I have, good grief. Excuse me just a moment. Can you tell? This is going to be a wonky video today. Okay. The next one I have is from Mill Hill, and it was a calendar, and you can get the hanging calendar to go underneath, and I forgot to get it this year, but this is Happy Hands, Happy Homes. No, excuse me. Loving Hearts, Happy Homes. And it says welcome at the bottom. Lots of cross stitching. It's on a light pink Aida, 14 count. And it was 2 threads over 1. And lots of beads. On the border, there's loads and loads of beads. The flowers in the middle, little beads. And there's like a treasure heart on the door. And there's more beads here. And then little bead buttons. This was a bee stitch. I mean, oh goodness. A bee button. And these bees were stitched with pins or butterflies. So I really enjoyed that one. And the frame you could buy, and you could buy these every month. And I do not think these are available anymore. They might be, but I just thought that was cute, and you might want to see it. So that's my past finishes. And I also am going to try to put a picture up of all my little pillows that I've showed on my blog, or most all my pillows, in my little rocking chair, so you can see that at either the beginning or whatever. And now we're going to talk about some new patterns. Okay. I showed this one also. Some of them is going to be repetitive, but most of them are not. This is from Primrose Cottage Stitches, and it was a new designer I found, and it's Hugs, Kisses, Valentine Wishes. And I've seen it on a couple of videos this week. And this is too cute. You can do it on 14, 16, 18, whatever you want to do it on. But it goes from, if you do it on 14, it's 3 by 4.5, because the stitch count is 41 by 64. Or you can do it like on 18 count or 36 count, and it'll be 2 1/4 by 3.5. And this is on pewter Aida. One lady, I think she did hers on blue. And then somebody else did theirs on white. And it was pretty. It was. And you could change the colors. The graph is very, very, very easy to read. And this one says 2 threads over 1 count, 16 Aida was what they did their model on. So just so you know. So I will link that below. That's a new pattern. Oh yeah, need that. And I love Waxing Moon. I really, really do. And this is the Valentine House Trio. And I just thought those were just so, so cute. Didn't get them started this year, but hopefully, or this Valentine's Day, but hopefully before next Valentine's Day, these will be in the works. And they use Weeks Dye Works or DMC, and they use beautiful beige linen, 28 counts, if you want to do that. And it's 2 threads. That's 61 by 77 inches. And this is a real bargain. You get 3 patterns for the price of 1. Most of the time. All right. Then, where'd my phone go? Oh, goodness. Panic time. Okay. Now we're going to look at some more new patterns. Okay. Some of these are going to be like coming out in the March Needlework Virtual Expo that they're having. Teresa Kogut, I love her patterns. They are so pretty. And I have a lot of them, and I've only done like 1. So I need to like get with the program. But this one says, "You are worthy." She loves angels. And I just thought that was just precious. Isn't that beautiful? You are worthy. So look for that one. You can pre-order that, you know, pretty soon at your local needlework shop. And then this one is a special edition February release, and it's called, I want to say Hearth and Home or something like that. But it's just really, really precious. And that's also a Teresa Koga pattern. Okay. All right. Next, Hands Across the Sea, or HATS, H-A-T-S. That's what that stands for. This is their, drum pattern. Is that not too cute? And even the rosebuds, you stitch those, and then you stitch 4 of them and sew 2 and 2 together for the drum. I just thought that was just precious. That's a PDF pattern, and it's an original design by Nicola and Sandra. Then from Summer House Stitch Works, this is Sonnet Happy February. Isn't that beautiful? That's coming out. And she's going to have a series of those, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to be called Chart of the Month at a special price on her website. And she's got a link in her bio, and I will link that below. So I'm going to make myself a note. Okay. All right, and then we have Lindy Stitches. Okay, she's come out with a Funky Menagerie stitch along, and it's a 4-part, and this is a sneak peek. Isn't that cute? Lindy Stitches. And then Tiny Modernist is having a fairy tale series. Okay, their fairy tale series, every month they're coming out with a I guess it's every month. They're coming out with a chart that's a drum, and it's like a pin cushion. And the first one for January was a Cinderella pin cushion. Is that not so cute? And if you don't want to make it be a pin cushion, you don't have to. And in February, it's Little Red Riding Hood. Isn't she adorable? Just love those. I mean, you know, sometimes we never grow up. And you can, she gives you a border. Well, she doesn't give you the border chart, I don't think. I can't see. There is a price for it. I want to say it's like $3 or $4 or something. But anyway, it says Happily Ever After. And there's a circle, 12 circles. And there's vines around it. And that's how it looks. That you can put all those in if you're not a drum maker. Isn't that just precious? That would look so good in somebody's bedroom or something. But they're having a sale right now on the new 2021 series, and you can save $12 if you go ahead and order them all at one time off their website. It's Fairy Tale Pin Cushion of the Month. And I'm going to put part of this up here so you can see that I'm not lying. Fairy Tale Pin Cushion of the Month. That is just really cute. And Tiny Modernist has the cutest patterns. Then they also have Holiday Retro Cars and Vans Cross Stitch, and it's a PDF. Is that not too cute? Everybody's taking the tree home. Okay, and then they also have a welcome chart. I know these are Christmas, but I'm showing these because I have never seen these before. And I'm not really sure if they're brand new. They probably came out at Christmas. And then they have Mouse's Love Letter. Now, I did show this on one of my Vlogentines. Isn't that little mouse just really cute? You know, Brenda Gervais and Plum Street and all those, they are into the mice. So I just thought I would show you that. And then this one is also new. It's seasonal bell jars. You can do them together like this, or you can do them separate. It's very, very pretty. You know, you could frame them and change them out, just whatever, or make pillows. And Tiny Modernist also had this free pattern on their web page, on their freebies. I thought that was very cute. It's similar to the one that Fat Quarter Shop had. So that one's cute. So you can go to the Tiny Modernist web page and get that free chart. Okay, the next thing we have is a needlework sampler. Oh dear. Why? Okay. Let's see. Of course, I threw that away. Yeah. Oh, well. I'm not going to show you that one because I can't remember who it's from. And I can't remember that one either. Okay. Just bear with me just a minute. Okay, Little Stitch Girl has You Stole My Heart, But I'll Let You Keep It. She's got a series of towels. There was a January towel, and this is the February towel. And those are hanging on some kind of little ladder rack thing that she got like at some Goodwill or something. Little Stitch Girl. All right, another one she's gone out is Flowers, Eggs, and Carrots. Yeah. And this says Carrot Farm. Is that not too cute? I just love it. That little blue truck and all that. The carrots and stuff. Just too cute. I might have to be getting that one. And then Homespun Elegance has the two little snowmen in the back of the pickup truck. That one's very cute. I showed that one yesterday on my Vlogentine. But I was afraid some of you didn't watch it. And then I want to say this is Lindy Stitches, and I do apologize because I had them all down on a piece of paper and I cannot find it. Some Bunny to Love. Too cute. I just loved it. Or it could be Bothy Threads. One of those two. Lindy Stitches or Bothy Threads. I'll have to look that up. Okay. So, that does it for some of the new patterns. Yes, no. Wait, well, yeah. Also, you can go to okay, here we go. Yes, now I remember who those are from. Yes, okay. Lila's Studio. Yes. Okay. Nope, that's not it either. Well, okay, this is going to be one of those videos. Okay, I apologize. Nothing like being rushed and not being ready. Okay, let's look at haul, okay? All right, this week I got my Just Cross Stitch magazine for April 2021, and it's got some really cute patterns in here. And it's got a really nice sampler for those of you that like samplers, the Alice Weatherall sampler. And this one, they don't know much about her. I always like to hear about their lives and stuff. And this is Deborah Fasano of Historic Handworks. That's a new one, a new designer I'd never heard of before. And this was the original sampler. They get the originals and then they take and they reproduce them. Wow. So, but this is what stole my heart. The vintage Easter bunny. Is that not too cute? This is by Elizabeth Spurlock of Saving Grace's Fine Needle Arts. And this is really, really precious. And it's got ruching around the edge. And that's really not too hard. You know, you can either put beads on it or you can just tack it down with thread. And it's just a quick, easy finish that you can do. And then here was another one, Easter Parade. Isn't that precious? Just too cute. But we'll be talking about Easter next month. So there you go. And St. Patrick's Day. All right. So, oh, that goes in that style. I had to get this. I tell you, people enable me so bad. I had to go to my local needlework shop and buy Winds of Autumn. I just really, really loved so many of the patterns in here. What am I going to stitch first? I have no idea. But they have this beautiful bird. I don't know what it is about me and birds lately. I'm getting into the birds. But I thought that was cute, that bird drum. And I really like the finish on that. And this is a good buy because it has a lot of patterns in it. You couldn't buy 3 patterns for all the patterns that are in here. So that's a good thing. Okay, I got my February Sampler of the Month by Country Cottage Needleworks because I'm in that club. And they also had the March Sampler of the Month by the time I was able to get down there. So I got that also. So I'm a little bit behind, as usual. And then I got Candy Claws. Now, I thought this was really, really cute. This is by Satsuma Street. And it's a kit. It's got the perforated paper and the beads and the floss in here. And look at Candy Claws. Is he not too cute? He just looks mischievous, like an elf. So, Candy Claws. Then, you know how the mail service is. It's slow. Stony Creek has a free pattern every month. And in fact, they have a couple of free patterns every month. And I just fell in love with that. I thought that little snowman was just precious. And they also sell the cute little plastic frame that goes with it. But it doesn't look plastic. It looks kind of like glass or something. And the only thing you have to pay for is the shipping. But it uses Glisten Gloss Rainbow Blending Thread, which you don't have to use if you don't want to. And it uses Creek's Colors hand-dyed floss, which I've never used, but they have DMC substitutes. And it also uses DMC or Anchor embroidery thread. So there's a whole set of these, and there's a new one comes out on their website every month, and I will link that below tonight. You know, I'm big on tonight. So I better write down that I'm going to do that. Okay, Bothy threads. I forgot that. Okay. Then, let's see. Okay, the next one I got from them, I thought y'all would really enjoy this one. This is a different design every month, and they have 4 of them, January through April. Sorry, you've already missed the January, so you'll have to pay for that one. But it's Renew Your Spirit, Love Counts. Oh, goodness. Well, I can't read it. It's Love Something, and the next one's Cherish, and the next one's Believe. And this is what they look like on the bell pull. And I'll go up close. I got my free pattern, Renew Your Spirit. Is that not too cute? And these are, the instructions are really good. The graph is quite large, and it uses quite a few embroidery flosses because there's a lot of different colors in there, but they're all DMC or Anchor, and it uses some rainbow blending thread from Glisten Gloss, and it's got 1, 2, 3 buttons and some pearl beads, you know, but you can use those or not. But I just thought that was just precious because I have so many friends that just love the beach. So anyway, there is something that you can do, and I will link that below also. Okay, and that is the haul, which most of it was free. Okay, last but not least is the giveaway. Yay! Now, my giveaways are not large right now, but I do not have thousands and thousands of subscribers. But in Vlogentine, I made them small because I didn't figure a lot of people would be watching. So I was really surprised more people have watched than usual because a lot of people aren't into Valentine's Day. And this one was really not a Valentine's Day pattern, but it was my friend Lizzie Kate's pattern. Good things come to those who stitch. Okay. All right. Stitching Granny of 17. Congratulations. Can you imagine having 17 grandchildren? Oh my goodness. They'd be lucky they got a penny from me. That's a lot of grandchildren to buy for or stitch for. Oh my goodness, Deborah. Oops. Well, I know who you are. But anyway, Stitching Granny of 17. Okay. And this is called Good Things. So I will get that in the mail to you. She was in my EGA group a long time ago, and she's in my quilting group. And this is not a rigged contest. I was actually very honest, and I had somebody pull out of a bag the numbers. So, because random comment picker and I didn't get along yesterday, but we're working on it. Sometimes it works for me and sometimes not. But anyway, this is you. And I've got another something. In one of my other videos, I had Buttons and Beads by Mill Hill, Luck of the Irish. This is a complete kit. It's on perforated paper. You don't have to do it on perforated paper if you don't like perforated paper. But if you've never tried it, it's fun. And the little frames, I mean, they have frames that are like, I want to say 6 by 6. Yep. 6 by 6, and they're kind of like this, and you can get different colors. You know, they have black, green, red, purple, you know, whatever, and you can frame it with this, and it's very easy. But it comes with the buttons, the beads, the floss, everything. And beading is not that hard. It's really not. So you just thread it up, stick the bead on it, and do your stitch. But the lady that I commented on her comment, and I kept announcing, please, please, you know, send me an email. I've checked my email every day, and I have not seen an email from her. So I'm going to go ahead, and instead of going back to that video, I'm going to use it on this video, which I know doesn't seem very fair, but my video thing, my rules. So anyway, Luck of the Irish. If you would like to win this, please do not use the word giveaway, free, prize, blah, blah. You've got to be 18 or over so I can have your address if I don't already have it, because a lot of my friends do watch. And you also need to subscribe and like the video. If you don't like my video, no. But you do need to subscribe and like the video. But anyway, just put the word Irish in there. So we'll see what you can come up with. And let's see. Yeah, just put the word Irish. I'm not going to make you answer a question. And I will give this away. Well, we better say next week, okay? By next Sunday, Monday, probably Sunday, I'll have the video out, and I will check Sunday by lunchtime, and then all the comments that use the word Irish, I will pick one. Okay, so I'll be looking for that. And thank you so much for watching my video today. I'm sorry, I'm usually not so disorganized, but my mind's in 50 different places today, and I guess that's why I'm so hyper. And just know that I really appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate all the sweet, sweet comments. Y'all are so, so sweet. I really do appreciate it. And I hope everyone has a happy, happy Valentine's Day, and that your day is filled with love, and a little bit of sunshine would be nice. So, but anyway, because it's raining here again, no snow. But Y'all have a great day and happy stitching, and I will see you next weekend. Bye-bye.